We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, 280, Omaha, ready to move.
Three buds.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle, 55. Let's go one more.
Throwing on first down, Stafford. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Hey, exit.
Here I come again. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Reuben Foster came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Hey, watch the slant. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Big stop, D. Big stop.
Bravo.
Hey, check Mike.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Check.
To throw is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Stafford. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Hey, orbit.
55.
From the 50, Stafford. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken short.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Darius Geis, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They go play action with Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Here's Geis, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. Get a lady. Get a lady.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll run with Elliott. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big-time carry for big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Mike 55. You got nothing in there.
Hey, Delta.
You got nothing. Mike 55.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Stafford now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Switch.
White.
SOS. Slam. Check safety. Big dad.
And he's got some space here. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Come on, fellas. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Lucky. Hey. Check. Cross.
Quick 20.
Cross.
Look at him.
Well, now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's Geis. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you.
From the 39, Jackson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Geis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. 4th down, here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
32.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Monday.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Here's Stafford. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Jackson to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Geis. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. They go play action now. Jackson. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
40 got.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Easy alert. 59. Hey, easy.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Redskins' 26-yard line.
Go 20.
Target.
And middle.
Mike 55. All day.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check 26, check 26.
Zero.
56, Mike, 56. I'm not ready. 56, Mike, 56, right there, right there. Okay, just like that, just like that.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check 56.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Joker.
Kick 7.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Greystone travel.
Alert 3. Check 99. Check 99.
Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7th. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marr on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? He's nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Geis with a carry on second down. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Jackson on first down. Able to find his running back, Geis. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
you have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tyree Jackson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer.
Cowboys 35, Redskins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Heavy on the edges. Switch.
Kill.
Hey, give me radar.
Out.
Hey.
Showing it.
Now Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Blue 60.
I got one.
Elliott. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Jackson now. And this one complete to Reed. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Open man here, Sims complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Set, 280.
Right there in the middle. 55.
22.
I'm about to take you to school. Hatchet. Watch the air. He's coming. We got double up.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Come on, baby.
Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run forward with Pollard, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.